Welcome to All About TRH, aka All About the Truth. On today's episode, we cover the finale of The Real Housewives of New York and talk the thirstiest housewife of them all. Hi, Chantel.
Hey, Roxanne.
Do I sound better?
Yeah, you finally do.
I feel like you guys went through it with me. Okay, I still sound like crap though. I still my nose is still clogged up.
Yeah, you still sound congested a little bit, but
Yeah, but I feel better.
okay,
So,
well that's all that matters.
Chantel, BravoCon is coming up.
I know, and I'm having anxiety
So am I.
because usually when I travel to Vegas, I'm excited to go to the pool, to eat some badass dinners, and I'm just feeling you're not in that vibe.
No, I'm not because Chantel was like to me today, hey, she calls me today and she's like, did you make reservations for are we making reservations for all these restaurants? Me and Chantel have very different food taste, okay? Like I am good with basic central. She makes us go to Octopus Land and
Yeah,
that is
I
not for
want some
me.
sashimi and
I
some
don't like that.
I know, but hello, I'm being very considerate and I'm trying to get you into carbone. I'm trying to get you into your nasty ass pasta places, okay?
Yeah,
So I'm trying to
I
be very
love
considerate here.
Italian. Yeah, but I don't like those places where you spend like $7 billion for literally. I'm like, wait, this is the plate. This is my small plate. Like, it's not happening here. I am just not about that life. I never have been. So every time I go with them, like, all they hear is me bitching. Am I like Psy?
Ew, yeah, but no, Kasai does like food or something, but you're just annoying.
No, I just like Olive Garden.
Yeah, and that's a no for
Which my
me.
husband gets so disgusted by me because he'll be like, "That is disgusting that you like Olive Garden." I'm like, "I just do. I don't know." But then lately I've heard how I've been seeing TikToks of how people make the food and I'm just like, "Ugh." But yeah, I'm having a little bit of anxiety of BravoCon too cuz I randomly texted Chantel and I was like, "Chantel, what if something bad happens?" And she was like, "Roxanne, relax." And I was like, "No, it's a hot spot and I don't want to bring that to the universe, of course, but I just get so much anxiety about these things now. That this is what the world is like now and it sucks." And I don't know, I just hope it's worth it. I feel like there's so much when you go to BravoCon and so much spending that you're like, is it truly worth it? So I'm excited to report to you guys exactly detail for detail our experience to see if it's worth it for anybody. Because a lot of the people that I did speak to, we met someone in Michigan and they told us they went to BravoCon last year and they said it was the worst experience ever.
That's why I'm trying to go to have nice dinners so that I can at least come
Yeah.
back with something satisfying.
Well, I want to go swimming. I am
You
a
know,
person who,
their pool's closed at the end of
but
October.
why? It's still hot.
I know. I'm gonna call just to make sure because maybe some hotels don't, but we'll find out if our hotels have pool indoor or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Which our hotel's also pretty mediocre. It's really expensive right now because there's a convention going on at the same time. But we're on the strip, so whatever. I mean, if you guys are going, let us know. We need to do a meetup and get to know our listeners. That would be so much fun. I'm just being a complainer,
I
being
do
like,
think we
"Sigh."
should. We need to look at this. There's so much. There's a schedule, and we do need to look at it to see what's worth to go to and let people know where we're going, so maybe we can meet up people.
Yeah. Oh, we'll totally the whole time that we're at BravoCon do videos and stuff. Sigh. My husband has been reminding us, he's been counting down
He tells
Vegas.
us more than we have
I
talked about
forgot.
it.
I swear to God, I forgot we're going. And every time, I'm on the phone with Chantal, he's like, "Yeah, you guys excited about Vegas? How many more days?" Because again, my husband hasn't been without me, with all three children, ever, has he?
No, no, and I mean, obviously that's a rough for anybody, but at the same time, it's okay, this is our time now. You handle it.
Well, then you know what he did? He booked a Boyne Mountain trip because he's snowboards because remember Chantal lost her hand snowboarding with us. So I was like, "Wait, you booked a Boyne Mountain trip?" He's like, "Yeah, for my cousin's birthday in January." He's like, "You're going to Vegas?" I was like, "Oh my
No, the way
gosh."
that I could even convince him to have to stay with 3 kids is I had to say, "This is my bachelorette party," which is not, obviously, and I'm like, "Roxanne, you're lucky I'm not doing a bachelorette party."
She literally said that to him. She's like, "You're lucky." Because
Because Roxanne would have to have come and,
and he knew when Chantal had a bachelorette party. Imagine now with 4 kids. Woo. Ooh, gosh, you guys, I make it tough for me, huh? I make it really, really tough.
Yeah, I don't feel bad
Um,
for you.
I swear it's like all me too. I'm like, no, let's have more kids. Let's do it. Let's get through it. Like we're at the thick of our like career. We're doing so well with our podcast, and I'm like, let's get pregnant. But at least I'll be done. All my cousins are convinced that I will get pregnant again when Chantel gets pregnant.
That'd be crazy if you had 5 kids.
I know it would be. I can't even do it, but I'm just gonna be sad that we aren't gonna have kids the same age. It really is gonna suck.
You
It makes a
know.
difference. It really does. We'll see. You never know. I'm just kidding. Anyways, what do you think about the season finale?
New York, New York, New York. I don't
Y-
know.
You're not impressed?
Not impressed.
Yeah. Well, let's get into
They're
it.
very abrasive girls.
What does that mean?
Abrasive, abrasive. Like they're
Embracive.
just they're just so crazy with each other where they just can't wait to tell one another things and just like no loyalty, no nothing. It's just like too much. And
But
I
that's
think
what
you said it earlier. You said it like force, and I also
it's
feel that
forced.
too.
Yeah. Oh, I know because I was on my way out and I was like, Chantel, did you watch New York? And I was like, doesn't it feel so forced? Like it really, really did. And we know so many behind the scenes things that were like, I understand why it's coming off like this, but it's a lot. I still enjoy it though.
I don't like the hype around Jessel right now. Like I don't get it because like I don't love what her and Nasai's argument, but I also don't love Jessel that much for her to be like the queen of New York. I don't know where this
She is,
narrative.
like, getting really hype.
Yeah,
Rolling
where is this
Stone just
narrative
named
coming from,
her
guys?
yeah, Rolling Stone just named her the face of, like, New York.
Which no,
Well, then who is out of all those girls?
none of one's deserves a title yet.
Yeah, it's too soon, right?
Yeah, like no, and she wouldn't be it.
Well, so the episode starts with, by the way, Brinn. I don't like Brinn. I don't think I like Brinn.
Oh my gosh, we
I
have to talk a
don't.
lot about Bryn
Yeah.
today.
So Brinn starts by talking to a card reader. What do you call them, Chantal? What are they?
Tarot cards.
Tarot cards?
Yeah, tarot.
Okay, well, wow, scary, a little scare now. Okay, I don't know. It's just a little like, what is this? And they say that she'll be caught in between friends who don't get along, and she's like, "Will it be resolved by Saturday?" And they're like, "Well, you're the balance." Okay, clearly not. She's not the balance at all, but okay. And Uba meets with Aaron, and Uba's beautiful, Chantal. Like she's honestly gorgeous.
No, she
And
really is.
I love seeing them meet up in New York. I will say there's just something about watching them in New York where it's like live and fun and there's so many people. And imagine living there.
Well, I was just kind of annoyed that like Detroit doesn't have this bumper car thing.
Oh my God, it's so cool. I
Yeah,
should
because we should
actually
have
like
that.
recommend it
Mhm.
to our like because the where I work, they have like a whole team who does all the stuff in Detroit because that was so cool.
I know, I'm kind of shocked we don't have that.
I know I'm gonna recommend it actually because I think that's such a good idea. Uba and Aaron, they're having fun together. I love that for them. I like when they have fun together.
They were generally friends before the show, right?
I think so. It seems like it.
Yeah, so like it's nice to see like friends actually like hanging out and like having fun.
Isn't it crazy that there was supposed to be another housewife who was filming and then she quit?
I didn't know that. Who?
I don't want to say details because I really like my brain is not well right now, but there's details about her that there was a housewife who filmed and she quit. It was something controversial though.
Did she make it far? Because like where was she?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. She's the one who quit though.
Mm.
So I don't know. Um, Aaron is talking or is taking what Pavitt said out of context, and it's annoying because what I got is that he said he wants to do what he loves with the person he loves, and they all took it like he wants to do what he wants.
And doesn't care about the other person.
Well, no, like that he just like is happy that someone will allow him to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't get it. That's not what I got. I got like I found the person that I could do everything I love to do with that person. What's
I
wrong with
think
that?
I think it's because of all the other things. Like if there wasn't them not having sex and if there wasn't him going to Vietnam randomly and then he like randomly
Well,
said this.
someone did check me and they were like, she gives him oral. So,
Oh,
I mean, it's not like
okay.
they weren't doing anything, right?
Oh, I didn't know that,
I
but
didn't either. Where did that happen? What
yeah,
episode? I didn't see that.
where did she say that, you guys?
I know someone said that to us, and I was like, did she say that? Typical children's vitamins are basically candy in disguise, filled with 2 teaspoons of sugar, unhealthy chemicals, and other gummy junk growing kids should never eat. That's why Haya was created, the pediatrician approved superpowered chewable vitamin. While most children's vitamins are filled with 5 grams of sugar and can contribute to health issues, Haya is made with zero sugar and zero gummy junk, yet it tastes great and is perfect for picky eaters. It took me 2 years after hours of researching to find Haya, and I'm so glad I found it. Formulated with the help of nutritional experts, Haya is pressed with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies, then supercharged with 15 essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamin D, B12, C, zinc, folate, and many others to help support immunity, energy, brain function, mood, concentration, teeth, bones, and more. It's non GMO, vegan, dairy free, allergy free, gelatin free, nut free, and everything else you can imagine. My kids love it. And a bonus is you get a bottle where you can decorate with stickers that come with your first order that my children will look every morning to find the bottle, and they now know the routine. We've worked out a special deal with Haya for their best selling children's vitamin. Receive 50% off your first order. To claim this deal, you must go to hayahealth.com slash TRH. This deal is not available on the regular website. So go to HIYAHEALTH.com/TRH and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults. I feel like she might
Okay,
have
someone fact
actually.
check that for us,
Yep.
okay? Let us
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Uba talks about David and how he presses her on marriage, which I think is a weird thing for a guy to do. But Uba isn't ready to share that she's dating, and she says she only has with one person, which we saw that was Sai. Uh, and can I just add, Chantal, like I do think Jessel is beautiful, but I can see her looking completely different next season.
Oh my gosh, I know. She's gonna 100% she will be.
'Cause she does, like, these weird looks, and they don't land like I think she thinks they do, and I can just tell that she is someone who's gonna come in the next season and look completely different.
And I feel like she's gonna get a nose job, so don't no one hate me for me saying that, but I think she's gonna get one. It's just like and for our culture too, like we get them at age 14, so it's no big deal to us, but
Oh
I
my god,
can see
remember when
her.
Gia got a nose job and everyone went crazy over that, and in the Chaldean community, it's so normal?
Yeah, like we all have big noses most of the time, so it's like a thing that we just do. And so I can see her getting one.
Yeah, like, you know how, like, some people have, like, the good genes where they just, like, naturally have, like, good noses? No, like, there if you've seen what Chaldean noses look like sometimes, it is I mean, our noses have never looked like that, Chantal. We've seen, like, really bad noses, but they get nose jobs, and it was so normal in high school, so, yeah, it is
She's still
never.
like you said, she's still pretty, she doesn't need to get one, but it's just like when you're looking at yourself on TV all the time and with different angles, like you're just
I would
gonna
get a million things done if I was
yeah,
on TV. I can't even hate. I would literally get a
no,
million things done.
same.
Like, I'd be like,
But
"Why do I do that? Why do I remember one time we recorded, like, an episode, and I kept doing this weird thing, and it was, like, our first time on camera, and I was like, "Why do I do that? Like, ew, why do I do that?" So can you imagine?
no, I mean, trust me, I know. We like overly obsessed.
Yeah, so no, I'm good. That's why we hate being on camera. We're like, "No, we're good." Like, we're good with, like, looking how we look and not, like, over analyzing it. I'm good. Um, Jenna's apartment's really cool. It's, like, hip and trendy, and it really is perfect for a photo shoot.
She's so nice that she just like allows friends or anyone to go
Yeah,
in there
that
and do
was
that.
nice. Uba comes for support. Poor girl, she had to walk up several stairs because Jenna's elevator was broken. I'm surprised Uba didn't go crazier, though.
I know she's so scary sometimes.
She is, I swear. So I'm like, yeah, like I don't want her to like freak out or anything. Cause she's like a diva. Like
Yeah, it's
she's
like almost she just needs to be you need to be upfront with everything with her so there's no surprises.
yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, so she doesn't get annoyed. Which
Yeah.
like again, I feel like we have cousins like that too, where it's like they'll be in a bad mood and they'll ruin it for everyone unless like you tell them up front and then they're okay with it. Um, so Jessel and Uba, they're in Sai's bathroom and they start talking about Sai's marriage. What an awkward place to be in, like someone's house is to be in their bathtub. Like,
I
no, I would
know.
die. And Jessel tells Uba about the ring comment, and Uba made the best point. Although I don't believe in a man not wearing a ring, I'm crazy. But she's like, do they really think a ring is going to stop someone from cheating? And I was like, that's so true.
No, I know. So I think it's more just like why aren't you wearing the ring? Like it's not like because you're wearing the ring you're cheating, but it's like why aren't
Right.
you wearing this ring?
Yeah. Well, Uba was like, he can take it off essentially if he wanted to cheat. He's gonna cheat no matter
100%.
what, like whether there's a ring or not a ring. Uba says for her, she doesn't get in people's marriages or people's children because she feels like only weak people do that. And I respect that. But yeah, you're so right about it's just like the principle, like why aren't you wearing one?
Yeah, like, cause I agree, if you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat. It doesn't matter if you have a ring on, if you don't have a ring on, you're just that type of
But do you guys think
person.
it's hypocritical that I don't wear one and I would kill my husband and like in his sleep if he didn't wear one?
Absolutely. I think it's
But you
hypocrite
know how I am, like it
I
really
know,
is
but
like
if you're ever out, as in, like, a dinner or going somewhere at
I
night or
do.
something.
I'll wear it.
Exactly, like, I do think that that's when you should wear a ring because even when I'm out with my friends recently and, like, I'm new to the ring game, like, guys will just stare or, like, start talking, and it's just almost like I want them to see the ring so they can just stop it.
Remember at your Halloween party where a guy thought I was single and I had 3 kids at that point? Like, let's not forget that. And I
Did
don't
that
know if
make
I
you
was
feel
wearing
good?
it did. I felt so good because I was like to my husband, I still got it. I still got it. And I was wondering, now I wonder if I was wearing my ring. I will wear my ring like whenever I go out with like you guys. Like if my husband's not around, I'll for sure wear it because I just like out of respect, but I just hate wearing it. I really, really do. I'll wear my
No, because
band a lot.
it does, yeah, you're beyond anything that signifies because you know what? Like, if a guy starts flirting with you and, like, then they see that, you can literally just be like, "Oh, I'm taken," and, like, really show your ringer your ringer your finger,
Your
and
ringer.
a new
Yeah.
word, and
Yeah.
then, yeah, and then they'll stop.
Yeah. Um, I feel like they do give Sai a lot of coverage on the episodes,
Yeah, for sure.
right? Like I feel like they do. Aaron and Sai, they're looking at masks for for Bryn's birthday, and Sai is still annoyed. Sai's personality is just like, I'm annoyed. That is her personality. Like, you know how people just have a vibe about them? Sai's vibe is someone who's always annoyed. She's
It's not my
constantly annoyed.
energy.
Yeah. Sai tells Erin how Jessel called Erin a parrot and how annoyed she is that Jessel called her a mean girl. But I mean, she literally was so rude about having lunch with Jessel. Like, she was like, I'm annoyed that we did that when it could have just been a phone call. And I was like, ew.
She does it like she's a but Sai can be self-aware. She does say she's abrasive. She does say that
Yeah,
so it's like almost like she's just she really is just being honest in how she feels. So like, why can we fault her for that? It just is
right.
something that's not nice.
Yeah. So Erin tells Sai about how Uba was offended about asking why she isn't married. But to me, I didn't even take it like Uba was offended. So I don't know if Bravo cut something out. But did you take it when she was explaining it to Erin that she was offended by it?
Yeah, no, she didn't make it seem like she was annoyed by it.
Oh, she did?
It was even more on with the conversation with Erin. It was more in she like
In
said it in her
general?
confessionals too.
Okay.
And to be honest, like when I was single, that was the most annoying comment to ever get by anybody. Like, why are you single? Because it's like, it's not, first of all, it's not up to us. That's one. And two, it's hard to find somebody. And you're not just going to settle for anybody either.
Yeah, I know. I like hear stories and I'm like, yeah, thank God for my husband. Like, 'cause I
Yeah.
am
Cause
so
it's
scared.
like, you can be the most beautiful girl and you can be single. That doesn't mean you're doing something wrong.
Right.
You just
Yeah.
haven't found the right person.
Well, this is when Sai messes up though, because she tells Aaron that, Uba's fine. And, David meant it like, you're the full package. And I do see it that way too. That's how I saw it from David. But Sai tells Aaron that Uba is dating someone. And I do feel I could tell immediately that Sai regretted it the second she told Aaron. Like, I felt the vibe where it was like, oh shit, Sai is like, she is like, shit, I fucked up right now.
Yeah. Cause Aaron's like, who, like
Aaron's
was,
annoying. She really is because she kept asking Sai about it, knowing Sai is annoyed, and even said, like, she was just asking a bunch of questions. And even Sai says, like, I'm annoyed that I told you this, and I wish I wouldn't even said anything right now. And Aaron is still pressing. And I do agree that Sai didn't mean and felt very bad about telling Aaron this.
but I know which we'll get to at the very end. At the end of the day, like even though Erin could be annoying, at least she kept her promise. But
Yeah.
sorry, Sai, this is your fault. Like, why would you tell Erin when literally Uba told you not to say anything?
I don't think it was that bad. I think she should have never, but at the same time, Uba put it out on camera. So it's like you knew it's gonna be out there, so it's on camera. And so she just briefly told her, like on camera, and then she like stopped. So um it's Bryn's birthday and everything looks so cute. Like I love the balloons, the liquor. But you guys, if it's my birthday, I don't want to host everyone. I want to go on vacation. I would love if my friends would go on a trip with me. And that is like the best birthday to me. Like how whack was that birthday?
I know.
It was so whack. Like, imagine being Brinn at the end of the night and leaving that and being like, "Wait, that was my birthday celebration." Like, that is so whack.
I really don't like birthday parties.
Yeah. Did we already talk about how I surprised you for your graduation? Chantal
No.
graduated oh my god, Chantal graduated college, and I literally convinced her. I threw her a surprise party, and she's never had anyone throw her a surprise.
You guys, I
And
can't stand surprises.
yeah, and like she really believed me. We were like, "We're gonna go to the cigar lounge first." And she walked in and she was literally gonna beat the fuck out of me. Like she
We should find the video of me, like, literally being, like,
Yeah, do
so
you have
embarrassed.
it?
Oh my
Oh
I
my
have it because
gosh.
my friends always send it to me, like, randomly or, like, talk about it because they
Let's
die
post it.
laughing about me just walking in and being so shocked.
It is so cute how our life is like we have so many memories. Like it's crazy.
I know.
Ew. Okay. All right,
I hate you.
I swear I hate you too.
Just kidding.
So you guys, David is a lot. Okay, so he looks at
I
Bryn.
know, what's going on with him,
No,
okay? It's
no,
like it's
something's wrong with these men. I swear to God, something's wrong with them. I'm pissed. And guess what? They're gonna be, and I wrote this somewhere. They're gonna be completely different next season. He looks at Bryn. He's like, "You look spectacular," and he hugs her tightly. Am I too jealous? Because that wouldn't fly. I'd be like, "All right, relax." I mean, Jacob like will act like that to you. Like he'll be like, "Oh, look at you, Chantel, damn girl," but like, I feel like it's different.
Oh, or maybe we don't know their dynamics, so, like, we know like, Sai and Bryn do seem close, so maybe he could say I don't know. It's just I don't think he was weird for that, I just
It's
think,
the
like
hug. It's the hug. It's like, okay, relax.
yeah, I think it was, like, him just all this whole night, like, he just kept going on it to, like, so many
Oh my
people.
God, he's too much. Bryn to me is by far the worst human being, the worst friend to exist. I'm not kidding when I say this pissed me off. Her and Aaron have fought that she joked about Abe getting a divorce at her vow renewal and this whole big thing of Aaron feeling disrespected. And then Bryn sees Abe and she's like, "You look hot." And I swear, Abe is a walking red flag because he's like, "You look hot too." And I was like, then she says, "The only reason I'm friends with your wives is to get to you guys." And that's a no. Like it's so disrespectful. It's so ugly. And I swear those type of people, they end up getting the worst kind of karma when they're married. But low key, Abe and David are a bit of creeps too. Like it's all of them.
To me, the reason why I get really annoyed is because you might be joking, that's your personality, but for them, if they were having a rough time with their wives, they're now feeling this like sense of like energy and excitement and thinking like I can go get this somewhere else or like maybe I should try with her or maybe I should go try with another person. It's like you're giving off these weird energies to these
For
men that shouldn't be
what?
getting them. Yeah,
Gu-
and it's like what are you sir what are you getting in return?
Guarantee they literally think Bryn wants them. Which we know she doesn't. We
Which
know she doesn't.
100% she would never go for any of them. The one thing that pissed me so off was when she made them all come around her when she was
Yeah,
going
I
to her
talked
birthday.
about that.
Yeah. And she literally does the signal of like blowing the knife.
Oh, I didn't see that.
She puts her head down like she's gonna suck the knife, okay? Like she's gonna give the knife a BJ.
Yeah, that's not cute. Like, that's
It
actually
was
embarrassing for
horrific.
you. Yeah, like, that's my husband. You don't have respect for me. It's
Do not let
literally
him envision your mouth on anything. Like, I'm
right, and
sorry, that's no.
it's literally not that I think that my husband would ever do anything or to me, it's like you're just respecting me. Like, you don't respect my marriage. And like I said, karma's gonna come for you 10 times, and a woman's gonna act like that, and you're not gonna be like, "Ha ha ha ha, this is funny." No, like it comes across nasty.
I
And if a
don't get the
guy did
humor
that,
in
it would
it.
be disgusting to me too. It's not like about a woman thing or whatever, but like it definitely comes off like extremely inappropriate. And that is not a friend I want around my husband. That is not. And like, yeah, like you said, they'll go around and they'll be like, "Damn, this is how like girls be acting. Like, I miss this." Meanwhile, they're like mid with their kids who their life is like fucking chaotic right now. And it's like, no, like get married, have kids, the same shit will happen. Like what? But I don't know, you guys. I can't. I think she's very disrespectful and I did not like her at all. I think she like uses her sex appeal and it's weird and it's so insecure. Like you're so insecure if you have to do that.
Like, there's certain times where I mean, like, I think, like, with the whole, her and Jenna, like, this whole season, we kind of talked about it, but then at the party was kind of cute, like, Jenna was like, "Should I
But
give you a
she's so
kiss?"
thirsty. It's so
But then like, but
thirsty.
then Jenna was, like, playing along with it, so, like, I like that kind of banter, like, if they both can, like, play along with it, but then also it's just, like, are you giving her mixed signals way too
It's
much?
just
Are you really
weird.
would you really I don't know, it's so hard with her.
She's the type of person who I feel like takes advantage of her, like, sex appeal, and, she is that type of person who would be okay with saying, like, "Yeah, I look like this, and it got me to where it is." Because, like, can you imagine how she acts with, like, work and everybody?
Oh, no, I don't even wanna imagine.
No, I swear. Can you I can't imagine. So, she is someone where it would be like, "Oh, how dare you say that she got far in life?" 'Cause, no, I mean, like, look how she acts. She acts like that to her friends' husbands. One of her friend who literally said it bothered her, and she still does that. That's her t you guys, when I watched the scene, I was like, "Wait, did she just say you look hot? Like, why are you saying that?" I don't know. Sorry, I'm sick, you guys. David confronts Uba and he is so respectful. He's so amazing about it. You can tell that Uba was like a little bit shooketh, but she says like let's make it a teachable moment. But the way he hugs Uba, oh my gosh, did
I
you
just
see
shook.
that? What
Were they
you
all drunk? Do
guys,
you think they were all buzzed?
I don't care. I'm telling you, this whole season is going to be a teachable moment for Abe and David to never act like this next season. I feel like Abe is like low key. Uh, I don't know. I got to keep my eyes out on that guy.
Oh, you're getting cheater vibes?
Yeah, I am. I
Oh.
really am. Yeah. Aaron,
I feel like Aaron makes him happy, but, I don't know.
I just think he's an idiot and likes attention because again, if his wife told him already that that whole Bryn thing pissed him off, and then he goes and tells Bryn she looks hot too, and he's laughing and like he just likes attention. So if anyone gives it to him, God knows how he acts.
Oh, yeah, 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 you're right. Mhm.
I don't trust no man. Okay.
Roxanne's feelings are always right.
Yep, I don't trust him. Aaron is so confrontational that it's actually annoying. It's actually exhausting. D Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm laughing because Chantal had to go to her basement, and her Wi-Fi wasn't working, so, we just had a little swear session, huh?
Yeah, and my basement's not the comfiest thing
It's
ever.
not cozy, it's not comfy at all. Why don't you go in that room?
There's nothing in that room.
Oh,
It's like our picnic
wow.
stuff.
Oh gosh, okay. Well, have fun there. Let's hope we don't hear your mommy. Anyways, okay, so Jessel wants to have a shot and have fun, and Erin's not having it. She's now bringing up the notepad, and I don't know why Jessel lied and denied doing it though. Like she was like, "I would never do a notepad of all the stuff you did to me." I thought that was weird.
I know, so then it goes and proves, like, side of saying you, like, have these little white lies all the time.
Oh my gosh, wait, you're kind of right.
Yeah, because it's like, if you can forget that or, like, lie about that and you're just being like, "Haha, I don't have that." It's like, "Okay, then what else are you lying about? Just be
No, she made
honest."
it like, "I don't do
I
that."
know.
And you're like, wait, what?
But
What?"
maybe
Like,
she thought I don't know what she thought.
well, Bryn is so extra because as she sees Aaron and Jessel talking, and then she starts involving herself, she thinks Jessel is incapable of standing up for herself. And it's like, okay, this is not the time for you to tell her that. And then Bryn says she wants everyone to air their dirty laundry, and she calls out Pavitt for calling Cy bipolar. And it was so nasty and uncomfortable for her to do that in front of everyone. It
This
really
was a
was.
this was so weird. Why would you wanna do that at your birthday party? Why would you want the energy? I was so
Exactly.
confused by the
She
whole
wanted
thing.
something to happen.
That's what I was saying. It was just it was just, like, abrasive. Like, everything about it was just too like, you could call it abrasive, forced, I don't know. It was just too much, and it was not okay.
This was a moment where I was like, I don't F with Bryn. Again, we are experts. Like, we've spoken to production multiple times from different franchises. And yes, they are creating a show. So when things are boring, they will let the girls know during the event, this is boring. And it almost feels like pressure, but they don't make you do anything. Look at Jenna. Did she do anything? No, she didn't do anything. So they don't make you do anything, but they're like, this is like a really boring party. So they kind of like manipulate a little
Or they probably
bit.
were like to her, "When are you gonna tell Sai that, Pavic called her
Yeah,
bipolar?"
they do all that stuff,
Mhm.
and I can see them saying it's boring, but it still was so messy of Bryn to do this to spice things up because she then proceeds to like say that Pavitt did clarify and actually then changed his tone and said she was a bitch instead, and I was like, "What is
I
happening?"
was shocked Sai didn't go as crazy as she like, go crazier.
Yeah, me too. Well, Sai is fixated on Jessel being a liar and says Sai lied about when her husband would fly to Vietnam. And she starts yelling at Jessel, and Jessel's like, "Don't yell at me." But she's also like, "Even if I did lie about Vietnam, who the hell cares?" And she's kind of right. Like, who cares?
No, I agree.
Sai explains that Jessel said her husband would fly out next week, but in a flashback, she never said next week. She said in a couple of weeks.
I know, but then like the couple weeks happened, and then he still wasn't.
But still what they showed was her saying next week, and then when you look back, she had said in a couple of weeks. So she never actually said next week. And then he said he does have an open ticket. Yeah, it's all really, really weird. Jessel's over it. She walks away, and Aaron and Sire are like, let's bring the parrot costume. And Jessel actually laughs, and she says it's amazing and so fun that they did that. And Jessel's not taking it seriously. I like that.
I liked how all of them were being about it.
Yeah. Everything about Brinn is so thirsty. She thrives for attention. And I'm sorry to say, but I'm kind of over her. I feel like if you're truly confident, you don't have to act the way that Brinn is. Even her talking about how she wants to be surrounded by the men and no one else during her blowing of the cake. Then Chanel, you just said the knife thing. I don't know. It's all too much for
She
me.
literally, Roxanne, she literally put her mouth down like she was gonna blow, like actually like give it a blowjob.
Ew, that's
And like
so gag.
gave that like little like wink or like
She
that
does this wink and
expression.
then she bites her lip and it's like,
Yeah, and
calm down.
yeah, it was like a lot. I was like, do not, and you're doing that in front of all the boys. Like they're all freaking
Like,
horny
you
little
want these married
beasts.
men
Yeah.
to, like, want you and think about you. That says more about yourself. Like, why do you need other guys to, like, want you and think about you? It's very scary.
Ugh.
I feel like that's not attractive at all.
I
Um,
hope that Andy in the reunion really does ask her these questions.
I know, but I feel like she'll turn it around and be like, "Why, as a woman, I can't, you know, be confident in my sex appeal or some shit like
Not
that."
in front of
So
a married man. No, thank you.
right.
Be
Yeah,
your sex
by
appeal in your
someone else.
little yeah.
Right. Bryn should know better not to F with Uba, but she doesn't because she's like, Uba, I heard you have a man in Connecticut. And apparently this conversation, it happened with Bryn and Aaron off camera. And Sai had said, like, this stays between us, but it clearly didn't because Bryn is so messy that she tells Uba that Sai started it when she told Aaron on camera. And Bryn is being terrible. Like, she's really throwing Sai under the bus so badly. And I'm sure many of them had combos about each other off camera. The way Bryn is being about it is so messy and
Yeah,
dirty.
because at the end of the day, like you still exposed her. Now the other friends
Yeah.
know. Even though Sai was in the wrong for telling Bryn in the first place, like you made it so much worse right now.
Yeah, you put it on camera. Like,
Yeah.
no one knew about the Connecticut man. You
And
put it
even
on camera.
and none of the cast members really knew about it either. So now you
Yeah.
really put it in there. And who is this Connecticut man? Are
I
they
don't
still
know.
together?
I don't know. We have to look into it. I haven't looked actually. Oh, damn it. I should have.
I know I was going to.
Yeah. Uba confronts Sai, and Sai said that she said it was no one's business. But Bryn comes in and she's like, "You're the one who told me," and that's fine that she told her, but it's messed up that you're shouting it in front of everyone. And she is the one who put it out there. But at the end of the day, Uba did tell Sai on camera. We didn't hear the details. Sai told Aaron on camera. We didn't hear the details. Aaron actually put out, or was it Bryn who actually put out the details on camera? And that was messy. And Sai is pissed. And I don't blame her. Like, I would be so pissed too, because I would be like, we said this was a circle of trust. You did this for 5 minutes of like attention and fame.
Yeah, I'd be fuming if I was Sai, but at the same time, like you have no one else to blame but yourself for that.
Yeah. Yeah. She
And
did.
by the way,
She did say it in her confessional.
Uba's still with the guy. She said on Watch What Happens Live, it's still happening, and she's very much in love and content.
Wow. Okay, good.
And this was October 8th.
Yeah. Um, Bryn literally ruined her birthday. She was a freaking mess. She even at the end is still trying to tell Jessel she's upset with her. And Jessel, I love Jessel's energy. She just walks away. She's like, I don't have time for you right now. Like, okay, happy birthday. And
Especially because for them, they're probably like, okay, this is the night out, let's have fun. And then it's like,
yeah.
womp, womp, womp. No,
But there's
thank
so
you.
much pressure on a season finale, Chantal. So much pressure.
I know.
And I died with Jessel and Pavitt outside and it being cold. And Pavitt's like, should we go inside? And she's like, why don't you just give me your damn jacket?
He does not pick up on a lot of things. What else?
Yeah.
He did something else, this
He
episode, and I'm just like,
he
just
did
lie.
he did something else I remember in this episode, like, earlier where I was just like, "Oh my gosh,"
Yeah,
but
I think what were they tasting something where it was something
I
weird and
don't
it's like just
remember.
lie.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, oh, yeah, I swear it was. It was something, it was when he was drinking this was it when she was drinking tea or something? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, 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 and she's like, "Does my voice sound better? Or does my phone voice sound
Oh,
sexy?" And he was like
yeah.
he was like, "Do you really want me to answer
Yeah,
that?"
like, he's too much, he's too
It's
much,
like,
I don't
just
like
say,
it.
"Yeah, you sound
Yeah.
sexy."
The update at the end of the ladies, it was weird. They just shared photos, but apparently Sai is not good with Brinn, which I didn't know that she wasn't good with Brinn, and I'm dying because Erin moved out of Tribeca.
Oh, I know, same. She was like, all for it.
Right. Also,
Taylor
what
still lives there.
okay. What was interesting is for next week's episode, they seated Sai at the end.
I know. I mean, but it is interesting, but I kinda get it.
Who was at the other end?
Uba.
Okay, see, Jenna should have been at the other end. Like, I'm sorry, they're trying to make Jenna a thing, and
Y
mad respect to Jenna. She's great, but she did not deserve to be in the middle.
but maybe she brought in, like, like you said, like, we don't know much about Jenna, like how we always keep saying, and, like,
Right,
she is a
cool.
superstar,
She's
so
like an
maybe she
icon in New York, but that
yeah,
doesn't
so,
mean
like,
that
they're
she
gonna give
should
her
get a
middle.
middle. Listen, at the end of the day, Bravo wants drama and they want girls and they reward them at the reunion by seating them up. She didn't bring the drama, so they want that. She didn't bring it, and that's fine. I like that she did it. I like that there's a person like that, but she should have not sat in the middle. She should have sat at the end.
I agree.
So that was today's episode, y'all.
Yeah, I'm
Or
excited for
yesterday's
the
one.
reunion, like, I can't wait to see how they're gonna be. It's their first one, all of their
I
first
really
ones,
hope
so
they call out Bryn because honestly, like I'm so disgusted and grossed out
I
by
wonder
her.
why Cy and Brynn are still not talking, like, is it because of that? Like, that's really shocking. Because
I
like,
kind of
just
would be pissed at her for that. Like that was I mean, if you say this is the
yeah, but
circle of
if you
trust.
can be pissed and then if she didn't like, you can apologize and say, "I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, like, I'll never do that again. I was so
But the
stupid, I
way
was
Chantel,
drunk."
she was like really throwing her under the bus. She's like, "Well, it was Bryn. Bryn's the one who told me." Like, I mean, or she's the one Sai told me. Sai's the one who told me. Like she kept throwing her out under the bus. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a lot, we'll see.
yeah. All right. Well, I think that's all for today's Chanel. Orange County is done and New York is done. So we're gonna do Salt Lake City, and now you have no excuse but to catch up on Southern Charm.
I know, you're so lucky. There's, like, this, like, weird 2-week time.
You have to. We have no other choice.
I know, but then in 3 weeks, we have, like, so many good shows coming.
Well, I mean, at
And
that
let's
point,
see,
you're gonna
let's
be
see. I
into
can't wait. You
Southern
guys, I
Charm.
can't wait. I can't wait for all of our shows to come back, and let's see what we're gonna do.
Well, I'm just really into my Turkish show, so I'm like dying to watch it, and I need it to be done because it's
People
taking over
were
my
really
life.
at like, people were really interested in what you were watching, and
Well,
people
it's
are
so
into this, which is
crazy.
so
Yeah,
weird.
my mother-in-law, like I told her I was watching a Turkish show, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I've watched all of them on Netflix." She's like, "Which one are you watching?" I'm like, "Ugh, it's not on Netflix. That's the only problem." But it's just so good, and it's keeping me up, you guys. It's keeping me up, and I'm tired. I'm really, really tired.
There's nothing like that, though. I love that.
I know, it's such a good feeling. What is our life? I was telling Chantel because she's like, "I'm watching, a documentary about Taylor Swift's boyfriend," and then I was like,
It was
"Oh my
actually
god."
the brother, Kelsey,
Oh, but I was like,
but
"We're
he
so
wasn't
glued
there.
to." Okay, Chantel, no one cares about any of them. And,
No, everyone does. Are you joking? This has been so amazing.
well, Chantel's like, or I was like to Chantel, "We're so glued to the TV, it's so crazy." And then Chantel's like, "Well, this isn't the back in the day where we can just like." What did you say? You said, like, run around and go and
Well, no,
find
I said back in the
food.
day, like, people were, like, looking for their food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and, like, being
What?
outside in nature and, like, what else is
Okay.
there to do?
Be outside in nature.
I do actually go outside in nature a lot, but
Not
there's some
me.
days when, you have nothing else to do.
I know, I feel it. All right, well, thank you guys for listening. Make sure that you guys subscribe. You guys write us a nice review. Join us on Patreon. Thank you for all the messages and the nice support that you guys give us. And we will talk to you. When are we filming? Are we filming tomorrow, Chantal? We have to. It's Salt Lake City.
Well, no, probably Wednesday so we can do reunion with Salt Lake City. Oh, there's no more
Chantal,
reunion, you're
it's done.
right.
It's over with. So we're recording tomorrow. Sorry. Ew, look at you guys. She hates it. What is this? Let's like get her out.
Me
How
or
dare she?
you?
No, it's just because 'cause I'm really into my Turkish show right now, so that's why. I'm like, "When do we do this? When do we do this?" But and I also had my kids at it's been a lot for me the last freaking 3 weekdays, like Thursday, Friday, and Monday, no school. I swear to God, you put your kids in private school, and I promise to God they never have school. It's very scary. It's
Everyone's
not
gonna be
fun.
like, all they do is just complain.
Oh my God, are we sigh? No, we're not. We're so grateful. Thank
Yeah,
God we got another day today. Amen, right?
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I like the positivity. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go to
we got
church,
another
okay?
day. Yep. Okay. Okay. Well, that's enough out of us. So, bye,
Bye.
guys.